This is a fun issue that people often run into with IRIX. So you've installed your brand new 6.5 system, and you're going to try to get on the web or ping an external host, and we'll do a test here. And you go, oh, well that's odd. You're going to check all your settings, but I'm going to go ahead and skip to the part where you figure out it actually is working. Sorry, I'm trying to type with one hand, folks. Wow, okay. So what are we thinking to ourselves right now? Well, it's some IRIX funkiness. There's a couple things you want to check. You first need to check and make sure that your static route is set properly. So you're going to go in Etsy, and you need to go inside config. And inside config, you're going to look for static route options. You're probably going to see it before I am. I'm trying to look through the phone. There we go, static route options. Now this config file, route, quiet, add net default, there's my gateway, 10.11. So I've obviously already configured this. We already know I can ping out. That's first thing you need to check. The other thing you want to check, which I'm always guilty of this, spoiled by Windows, is NS switch conf. So this basically tells the system how to resolve different types of problems it runs into where it needs to resolve data. So when you look in here, a lot of Unix type systems have this, but what I'm looking for is hosts. So right now hosts is set to files, then DNS. And that's fine. I don't even have an NIS server, so I probably should clear these out, but I don't care. For examples of this illustration, files, DNS is fine for hosts. That's all you really need. So I'm going to throw this one back on the desktop. Now, resolve.conf. Look, there's my name servers. What could possibly be wrong with this document? I'll tell you what's wrong. I don't have a host name in there. So my domain is core.local. For as much as anyone cares, it could be hamster.local. It doesn't matter. Oh, and of course, I forgot to mention you also have to have a host name, and I'll show you where that's at too. But this is my issue. My issue was I didn't have a domain name set, and, you know, that's dumb of me. I should have remembered that I had to have that on this type of system. But your sorry about that. Computer on the other side's ringing. Anyhow, you know, you've got to have a host name set, and I guess the easiest way to do that is to look here in Etsy, and then I think it's system_ID. Please bear with me. sysid, right? Okay, so sysid. So this is where IRIX reads the system ID, and I have the system named Iris, so that's all it needs, right? Okay, so it's happy. So those three files, all under Etsy, sysid, nsswitch.conf, resolve.conf. Now we've made a change to resolve.conf, right? We put the domain name in there, which is going to fix our issue. But to get IRIS to recognize that this has been changed, we're going to have to tell the system, the same way you'd restart a process on Linux or restart a service in Windows, right? We're going to tell IRIX that yes, this has been changed, and in fact, this is quite happy. Sorry, the window highlighting. You know, it's funny. You go back and forth from modern systems to new ones, and you forget the magic of the window manager on IRIX. All right, so we're going to kill all hup NSD, right? Bam. All right, so we just killed the NSD daemon. Now we're going to restart. So nsadmin restart. All right, saw the CPU kick up for a bit there. One thing to keep in mind, if it takes a while, you probably have something configured wrong. It should start up just like that. If it takes a while, if I would have tried to start it earlier with that broken resolve.conf, you would have actually seen it give me an error, right? So now, look at that. So that's how you fix DNS on a IRIX system along with some basic troubleshooting. Hopefully this video is helpful for somebody if they're having issues with their IRIX install not properly resolving websites.